Hey folks, how you all doing out there? My name is Arndt Arntzen, and last week I released a video basically on how to play some rhythm changes to the tune Rosetta, and I hinted that maybe this week I would do something about chord melody. So I'm going to actually switch to a different tune, a slower one called Home, one of my personal favorites. It's a very beautiful but a very simple tune, and we're going to learn how to do chord melody on that. Okay, so here we go in with the chords. The first one we're going to do is basically an E flat chord, and you'll notice that all of these shapes take place just on the top four strings of the guitar. That's on the D, G, B, and E strings. And what we do is we basically put our first finger and bar it across the third fret there. We're in third position. That covers G, B, and E. Then we got our third finger over here on our fifth fret of our D string. Our middle finger goes right here on the fourth fret of our B string, and that gives us, basically, it's kind of a C derived from the good old C chord, only this one is over in third position, and that's an E flat chord. The next one that we do is a D chord, and instead of just sliding down, that is a D chord, we're actually going to slide all the way up over to seventh position. And we're going to do this one, which is basically a first finger barred all the way across your seventh fret. And then your pinky grabs the 10th fret right there for the root. And then next we have an F minor chord. This time we're in fourth position. We got our third finger on our sixth fret of our D string, middle finger, fifth fret of the G string, pinky finger, sixth fret of the B string, and first finger, fourth fret of the E string. The next shape that we have is a B flat. Switching between those is pretty easy. Basically, we've got our first finger on sixth fret of the E string, first finger again barring on the sixth fret of the B string, middle finger on the seventh fret of your G string, ring finger on the eighth fret of your D string. Then we go back to an F minor chord again, and then back to a B flat, and then back to E flat again, the initial one. And then we go to basically an E diminished, which is a passing chord, and it's part of the turnaround. On that one, we've got our first finger on the fifth fret of our D, ring finger on the sixth fret of our G string, middle finger on the fifth fret of your B, and then pinky finger on the sixth fret of your E. And then what we're going to do is we're going to keep our pinky finger clamped down into that sixth fret, and we're going to just shuffle the other fingers around a little bit. We're going to put our middle finger over on the sixth fret of our D, first finger on the fifth fret of our G, and then a ring finger on the sixth fret of our B. So that so far our progression is E flat, E diminished, and this is actually an F minor chord, but an F minor 11 because it's got that B flat on the top. And then back to a B flat again. And those are basic. That covers all the chords that are in the A section. Next, we're going to go into the bridge. We go into an A flat minor. There's that old joke, you know, what happens when you throw a piano down a mine shaft? You get A flat minor. And this one, we have our first finger barring all the way across our fourth fret of our G, B, and E strings, and then our ring finger on the sixth fret of our D string. And then we go back to E flat again, the same chord that we did before. And then we go back to A flat again, and then instead of this time, we don't go to E flat, we go straight to the 5, to the B flat. And then that's basically the bridge, and those are the chords to the song, basically. I'm basically going to just quickly comp through the different chords so that you can play along. 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3. E flat, B flat, E flat, and then D, and then F minor, then B flat, F minor, B flat, and then E flat. Some people do this little turnaround here. Then A flat minor. Then back to E flat. Then back to A flat minor. Then B flat. Add a sharp 5 if you want. E flat to D. F minor. B flat, F minor, B flat, E flat, A flat minor, E flat. And that's basically how you, that's comping the tune just on the top 4 strings of the guitar. Now, why did I go through that? When you're about to play a chord melody, basically you need chords in order to play a chord melody. And a simple way to do that, to just get the correct hand positions into your head, is basically to just comp the whole tune, but only on the top 4 strings of the guitar. So now we're going to talk about connecting all of these different chord shapes together using melody lines. So the melody is probably the most important part of the song. If you have to choose between playing the melody and playing the chord, if you're all alone and you're meant to be conveying the general idea of the tune, then the melody takes precedence over everything. Here's the melody for the first half of the A section. Let's just go that far for now. The melody taken by itself sounds like this. So, now supporting that with chords, we're going to start with that E flat chord that we did in 3rd position. You use your pinky to grab the high B flat. And then you keep your pinky clamped down, or at least I like to do that, and just slide it all the way up over to 10th fret to grab the high D. And then you use your middle finger to grab the next melody note, which is a C. And then you slide down over to F minor, where our top melody note is an A flat. And then what we do is we actually use a little chromatic melody line. Basically, 1st finger on the 5th fret of your G, 2nd finger, 3rd finger, use your middle finger to get the 6th fret of your high E string. And then we just land with our pinky finger right on the 8th fret of our B, so that we end up on a B flat chord. Here it is again. Here it is in conjunction with the F minor. And it's a good thing too, because in the regular, occurrence of this melody, it happens twice. And then it goes to a B flat on the high note. So we basically go back to our regular E flat in 3rd position here, but we keep our pinky clamped down. And then this is a good opportunity to show you that turnaround that I did before, where we start from an E flat, our middle finger just moves 1 fret up to get an E on the 5th fret of the B string. Our 3rd finger goes over to the 6th fret of our G string. Our 1st finger goes to the 5th fret of our B string. And then we shuffle them around again a little bit. We put our middle finger on the 6th fret of our D, first finger on the 5th fret of our G string, ring finger on the 6th fret of our B string. And then you can get this, which is actually another way of making a B flat, but with a 7th on the bottom. You basically bar across, all the way across the 6th string, and then put our middle finger right there on our 7th string to get the 3rd. And then we're ready to play another A section. And that's basically it for that. After that, we go to the bridge. Here's the melody of the bridge. And it's basically just that twice. Here it is in the context of the chords. We start with an A flat minor in 4th position. We use our pinky to get that F right there. We're barred across with our first finger here, so we're already in a position to get that A flat. And then we use our pinky finger to stretch a little bit and get over to the 7th fret. And then we just slide back down. We slide our pinky down just 1 fret to get a B flat concert on the high E string, and we move our fingers over back to the E flat shape in 3rd position. Then we do it again. But this time we go to a B flat, which our first finger captures right there. And then it's back to the A section. Up to the 10th fret with your pinky there. And then to the F minor with an A flat in the melody. And then we walk up with our single melody line. 5th fret on the G, 6th fret on the G, 7th fret on the G, 6th fret on the E, and then from the 8th fret with your pinky over top of a B flat shape. Same thing again. And that's basically it. That's the whole song. That's the chord melody to Home. I'm going to play it super slowly so that you guys can play along as well, okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 10th fret, F minor chord, F minor, B flat. Slide up to the 10th fret. You can do an A flat here if you want, A flat minor. Then we go to the A flat minor. Pinky down. And pinky down again. And then just slide it down. Back to the E flat. Back to A flat minor again. To a B flat. 10th fret. That last chord is optional. That's just one of my favorite chords to do in the key of E flat. An E flat over G. Which, anyway, I'm going to go into it. Why not? You've basically got your middle finger on your 3rd fret, grab the G. You got your first finger over here on the first fret of your D string to grab that E flat concert. Ring finger over on the third fret of your G string to grab the fifth. And then your first finger bars across on the B and E strings so that it's actually an E flat 9. E flat 9 6 actually, because that C is actually acting as a 6. Thanks a lot, everybody. That's basically how you play home over a chord melody on a guitar. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Please give it a like and a subscribe. Share it widely with your friends. If you want a private lesson of your own, I do lessons over Zoom. Also, I am starting a Patreon account, both for this educational material and also just music videos that I'll be putting out every week. So if you want to become a Patreon supporter, even just for as little as $1, you can help support me and keep the music going. So thanks a lot, everybody. I really hope you're staying safe out there and hope you're keeping positive and keep playing music. Thanks a lot.